Hey everybody. Anyways, I want to show you the progress, the changes I made with my forge. So we're going to go over here and take a look at it. I've changed it a bit. Now, this is not my design. I copied it offline. The gentleman's name is Pat Sevigny. Anyways, it's a really good basic forge design. It's a single centrifugal system. So I'm going to show you the changes I made to it. Now, what he did is he made mounts for rivets, so he could drill the rivets out and replace the innards of the forge. I wanted mine with easier access. I didn't want to have to drill the rivets out in order to replace like the stuff on the inside, which is the fiber mat. Now, I aligned my forge with brick, as you see here on the inside, and I aligned it with brick. I gave a front plate. You can see in my other video I can open it up, so to do the maintenance on my forge is generally pretty easy. Now, the reason why I did the brick is because I wasn't retaining enough heat and inside the forge. It was making it hard to work the steel. It wasn't heating up as fast as I wanted to either. So I got way more heat containment now. It takes longer for it to heat up, but once it's hot, I get a larger heated area, and it takes less time for the steel to heat up. Now I did go ahead and I did manage to forge out my first pair of tongs. As you can see here, it turned out pretty good. You know, they hold really well. I mean, I go ahead, I grab something with them, and they hold on really good. See that pair? Probably seen me with those earlier. These things right here, these rusted ones or corroded ones or whatever. I got these off of eBay. These things are probably twice as old as I am. Anyway, but this is my pair of tongs. I made them a lot longer because I work with a gas forge. You know, so because when the flames are shooting out of this thing, they come out about 6 inches. So, you know, when I got to reach in deep, I don't want to have to worry about burning myself and stuff like that. And the nice thing is the mild steel doesn't lock up as easy as the old cast iron stuff, because it has silicate and they're prone to sticking after they get hot, and you got to cool them off constantly. So that's my mild steel, stub nose flat square tongs that I made. Now I'm also making a pair of bolt tongs. Because making bolts are a pain in the ass with a pair of flat tongs, but I did manage to do it. I got it done. It just took some extra work. But that's where I'm at right now. As you can see, I got a latch system here. You just pop that up, and then I can lift this up if I want like that. So so it makes it easy to do maintenance on my forge. See there. And with a single centrifugal system, you know, it's hard to create a good amount of heat in a larger area. So, you know, I kind of closed off both areas. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rig up a plate where I could actually slide, you know, a cut brick in. I have to get a masonry cutting disc for my saw, and what I'll do is I'll do a full brick. This is just kind of pieced together. I went and, you know, drilled some consecutive holes. You can see the drill marks here, and then I just kind of chiseled them out. And I'm gonna end up getting another pack of fire brick, and I'm gonna like I said, a masonry disc to cut these, so I can get a good clean cut. Anyways, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm getting a lot more heat containment. It doesn't take half the time it was to heat up the material. Remember, when you're working with your mild steel, you got to keep it hot so that you have less chance of of stress fractures. Remember, being a modern day blacksmith is a little easier than it used to be because we got things like hobby welders like you see over there and stuff like that. So don't be afraid to use that stuff. It'll help you fix your problem. Like this was my third attempt at making a set of blacksmith tongs, and what happened is I got a stress fracture on this side, and I had to weld the jaw back on. So it's kind of, you know, you spend 2 or 3 hours forging these things out. You know, when you're first learning, it's amazing how easy the experts and the professionals do it. You know, they make it look real easy, and they got tons of videos out there, you know, trying to help people how to learn. What they don't tell you is how much time it's going to take to actually learn it. You know, I've studied the videos over and over again. You know, I tried making a set of quick tongs from flat bars, you can see here, and it was a complete fail. I couldn't understand why they weren't turning out, so I went and did a traditional pair, and the traditional pair, this came from round bar. As you can see, these flat tongs are being, you know, created from a 5/8 round bar, round stock. Now the round stock's a little bit higher carbon content. You're going to notice that if you get it from Home Depot. Like this flat bar's lower carbon content, it's much easier to work this stuff in the forge than it was the round bar. But that's what I got for you right now. You know, this is a good basic forge setup, but you need better heat containment if you want to make it easier to work with the material. So you know, it takes longer to heat up, but once the forge is hot, I can dial down the amount of PSI, and it makes the bottle last like 2 hours longer, which is good, because you're, you know, 17 bucks a pop for a bottle. You know, my skill isn't quite up there yet, where I'm making the most use of my forge while it's running, but you know, I'm getting better at it. You know, I managed to make my first pair of tongs. I'm working on making my second pair of tongs as bolt tongs. After I get my bolt tongs done, I plan on making a sword. And that's probably going to happen after I get, you know, some more of my design aspects finished with the forge. It's running better. It's running hotter. It's more efficient. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. I'll check you later, and maybe I'll make another video of my finished product on my bolt tongs.